Hi, I'm hsullivan, videographer for the Herald and Review, and I'm preparing for my last shoot for my entry to the 21 Film Project. I'm gathering up lots of goofy props and costumes for what's going to hopefully be a really funny scene in the movie. Filmmaking is stressful. It's time-consuming. It keeps me from mowing the lawn, which my wife can tell you, and it keeps me up at night with my stomach hurting, worrying about what little detail I'm going to miss when I'm planning a big shoot. And speaking of that, I did miss a pretty big detail in one of my most recent shoots, and I'll be back to talk about that later, hopefully once I solve the problem. And I'll talk about how I solved it. Because I'm not going to mention it now before I have it fixed. But just know that, I made a mistake. Anyway, I wouldn't do it if it wasn't fun. So even though it's really time-consuming and it's a huge pain, it's a lot of fun, and it's great to see the final product on a screen, and especially when you can show it on a big screen and hear people laugh, or if you're not into comedies, hear people cry, or just hear people clap at the end. It's an awesome feeling, and that's why I'm so happy to be doing stuff for the 21 Film Project. Luckily, I have this outlet to kind of talk about some behind-the-scenes stuff and some of the challenges that I face, and I got thinking that it would be a lot of fun to talk to some other Central Illinois filmmakers. I'd really like to see some more filmmakers in Decatur. I know they're out there, and I just haven't met some of them yet. So, if you're out there and you make films locally, give me a call. I'd like to see what you do. If you're producing a movie, I'd like to come by and see how you run your set, how you do things, how you plan your shots, and see some of your behind-the-scenes stuff. And if you've already made a film, or you've done something for the 21 Film Project, I'd like to see it. And maybe I could sit down with you on camera and talk for this segment, or maybe I could show some parts of your movie, as long as they're fun and, work appropriate, as long as I can show them on the Herald and Review site. So, if that sounds cool to you, and you know someone, or you do something like that, and you're into filmmaking, get a hold of me. Send me an email. I'll put my email in the description. Leave a comment here on this video. Share it on Facebook. Do whatever you got to do, but get a hold of me. Because there's a lot of talented people in Decatur. There's a lot of talented artists, and I would like to talk to some artists who are doing the same things that I do. And I'd like to share their stories, because I'm sure you've got a lot of stories out there, because I know I do, and I'm able to share them. And speaking of the 21 Film Project, the deadline is fast approaching. It is July 14th, and even though that's less than a month away, it's not too late. If you've got a good idea and you can keep it simple, I have no doubt that you can get it produced in less than a month. So get on it, because it would be great to see more local films showing in the top 20 at the 21 Film Project. And you get a lot of people coming in. It's the Civic Center for the past couple of years has been packed with people watching local films, and it's a lot of fun. And if you do have an idea and you're not sure how to execute it, get a hold of me. Because even if I can't help directly and actually shoot it for you, I would love to help out any way I can. So, thanks for watching. Subscribe to this channel. Go check out my personal channel with all the films that I do. And as always, check back every week where I talk about my experiences behind the camera.